Good morning, Angela McConnell, aka Dr. Ange Mack here, and I am sitting in front of the Virginia War Museum here in Richmond. I'm getting ready to go into a Joint Leadership Council meeting. That's the Virginia Council meeting run by Virginia Veteran Service Organization commanders and leaders, and we're here to shape and make legislation that impacts veterans and their families. So I'm happy to be a part of this. It's my second year going, but I'm talking to you this morning because I just heard that the governor of Washington signed an executive order to ensure that state employees going through perimenopause and menopause receive workplace accommodations and adequate accommodations. And I'm not that wrapped around the governor and what he's doing or why he's doing it. What I'm wrapped around is the fact that we're bringing up perimenopause and menopause, and we're making these common terms in the nation and in the world, and we're starting to talk about the real needs of women. Now, I believe in Virginia, I know in Virginia there was a workplace accommodation component that was put into the running last year. I do believe the governor tabled it for now, probably with very good reason. But workplace accommodations is just one piece of three very important components that I keep presenting and talking about. And I'm actually going to go into the JLC meeting today to talk about these as well and establish some potential legislation or a study bill. And that is workplace accommodations for women going through perimenopause. Yes, I think that's covered by labor laws and other things anyway, but let's focus on those terms and get those out there and heard. The second big piece is educating women in the community on the problems and potential health risks of perimenopause and menopause and those decreasing hormones. So what a lot of people don't understand is that in your 40s, your hormones start to drop, progesterone, estrogen, testosterone, and when they start declining, women start getting symptoms. And these symptoms can be bad, and they can range from everything from what people, I think, associate with perimenopause and menopause, the hot flashes. Brain fog, being able to find the words, is another issue, and bone loss is a big issue, muscle loss. Problems with vision, problems with dry skin, dry eyes, dry lady parts, all of these things are happening. And if women don't get the adequate information and education around what's going on in their own bodies, they're not going to be able to make the right determinations with their doctors on the type of potential hormone therapy replacement they need to get on, lifestyle changes around nutrition and exercise they may need as well. So these are really critical. So the two, again, workplace and then educating the community and women. And the third huge one is educating our doctors. It's great if we can have these workplace accommodations and people understanding what the needs are and women understanding what her needs are. But if you go to your doctor and they don't listen to you, they don't understand, they dismiss you, perimenopause and menopause labs and scans and treatments are not covered by insurance, then you're not going to get what you need. And this has been one of the biggest, hugest lapses in health system failures in my mind, because I know it impacted me personally and with my health, and that's why I'm coming into the community now with all my research background and my lived experience and my integrative whole person care background. I'm here to let Virginia know that we need to change the healthcare system. We need to educate our doctors. We need to make sure insurance reimburses for these perimenopause and menopause labs and scans and treatments. And we need to, get the word out there in the workplace too. Let employers know that, they have some of their best employees who are women in their 40s and 50s and 60s ready to do great things and run businesses and get promotions. And they're impacted by symptoms and medical conditions that they don't even know what's going on. They don't know, how to stop it. They see their doctors. Most of the time they're dismissed or put on an antidepressant or a cholesterol medicine when they could simply just have their hormones tested and find out what's really going on foundationally instead of throwing a bunch of medications. But that's a whole nother soapbox. That's my whole integrative whole person care soapbox. But I'm here to tell you, please pay attention to these terms, perimenopause. See my YouTube for more information. I've done multiple presentations on this topic, and I'm going to share more and more news and research that comes out as I get it. Thank you for listening, and if you have any questions, just shoot me an email, drangemack.com. Have a fabulous Wednesday.